Hey, this is Spencer Horn with Spencer Horn Solutions. Just had a great meeting with a client talking about sales and sales effectiveness. First of all, my question is, what do most people think sales is? I believe there's a stigma that people have of sales, that it's really convincing people against their will. That's why you have a lot of buyer's remorse and a lot of people feeling bad about who sales people are and what they do. When sales is an honorable profession, because what real sales is helping people get what they want and need. It is a consultative profession where you are listening and helping fill needs. And the most successful people in sales are able to do that, are able to help people get what they want and need. That is a responsibility that we have in sales to fill those needs. So what stops most people? If you think about what stops people from being successful, it really has to do with what goes on between your two ears. There are so many excuses that people have for not being successful. A lack of knowledge. Maybe they don't have, people don't have the budget to buy their product. They're not getting the leads. Or some maybe can blame the economy. Some people blame a process. People will have a whole myriad of excuses as to why they're not successful. What's interesting is that there are people in the same company with the same processes and the same limitations and challenges that are successful. So what's the difference? The difference is sales is more about being and who you are in here than it is about tactics and technique. It is truly about belief. It is about having clear goals and knowing exactly where you're going and what you need to do to get to those goals. It's having a goal that is so clear that you can feel it and a reason for those goals. So you have to have a why for doing what you do every day and getting up and fighting that fight. All of us have to do things that we don't love to do in our job. I'm not talking about anything immoral. I'm talking about maybe jobs or part of the job that are less favorite for us. So to push through and do those things, we have to have a reason for going out and working hard every day. A clear goal helps us to do that. Number two, you have to have really a passion and a drive. That comes from clear goals. You've got to be able to push through. And if there's something that you don't know and understand, you have the drive enough to go find out and to learn and develop that talent that's going to help you be better at your craft, better at your product knowledge. But that takes an internal drive, and that comes again from having a goal of where you want to go and what you want to do and what you want to achieve. You have to have strong emotional intelligence, because here's what happens. We all get impacted by our environment to some extent. We need to be aware of how other people's emotions are impacting us. We have to be aware of how our own emotions impact our behaviors. And they can get in the way of us doing what we need to do every day to be successful. So it takes emotional intelligence to be able to be willing to do those things that we don't want to do and fight those emotions that we have to push through to be successful. We also need to be able to communicate effectively. You've got to be able to not just talk a good game. You have to be able to listen. You have to be present with people. Real communication requires you to not be thinking about a response, but to be listening and be truly and genuinely interested in what people want and need, which requires listening. It also requires the ability to ask effective questions so that you know what they want and need. That's a big part of what makes people successful. Beyond that, it's that you believe that you deserve to have success. You have to believe that you're worth it. You have to believe that you have the ability to go out and be successful. You have to believe that you're doing something that is honorable. You have to believe in the product that you represent. You have to believe that what you're doing is in alignment with who you are as a person. When you do all of these things, you are in a career that can help you achieve whatever it is that you want. It takes time working on yourself to become that person that will be successful. But the biggest factor in sales success is working on you, becoming that person that you need to be, not just the techniques, not just the tactics, but truly becoming someone that will help people be able to get what they want and need. And when you do that, you're going to have great success in sales. Good luck. Have a great day.